Is KYC coming to the entire crypto industry? Well, it looks like it could potentially be. Earlier this week, it was announced that Uniswap is proposing potential KYC to trade on one of their pools.
That's crazy.
It is totally crazy. And as most of you know, there was other DEXs before Uniswap, like iDEX, that type of stuff, but Uniswap became very big and mainstream during DeFi summer of 2020, especially when Dogecoin was popping off. So the reason why this is problematic is because we should be able to have the choice to either transact on a centralized exchange where you want to do KYC or on a decentralized exchange like a Uniswap or whatever that may be, whatever you do decide to use. Or even exchanges like SGX, SQUIDGROW's DEX. Now, with that being said, it has been opened up to the community for the community members of Uniswap to essentially vote on this. But at the same time, I really feel like Uniswap was going to transition to a more centralized aspect soon, because at the end of the day, with all these predatory regulations coming into play, they're not really going to have a choice. We saw this with the Tornado Cash developers. But the biggest thing that's probably the most problematic to me is the fact that code is supposed to be protected under free speech. And we're starting to see that free speech slowly go away. And at the same time, you should be able to transact anonymously, because at the end of the day, Bitcoin is open source. You can view all of these transactions on the ledger, and the same with other crypto assets. For Ethereum, you can use Etherscan. And I think that they're going to want to do this and say that people are not paying their crypto taxes. But if you're a member of the O Army, we all pay our crypto taxes, even though we think taxes are a scam, and we do in fact want to end the Fed. And I've got a special guest here who's going to talk about his opinion in relation to this, because I do not want a KYC on a desk. I want the US government to trust that I am doing the right thing, because they can simply track all of my transactions on the blockchain anyways. I want less government intervention and more liberty to do what I want to do and to make the right choice. So guys, I'm with my good friend Slum, and he's kind of a millionaire or not, I don't really know. But what do you think about the news regarding Uniswap? Oh, but before I ask you, we are at an undisclosed location.
Yeah. I'm
doing some team building with the SQUIDGROW team, and we may or may not have a special announcement for you way later on. But what are your thoughts about this whole KYC thing?
The KYC thing is disheartening, to say the least. I want to give the power to the people. I feel like we should keep things decentralized. Like the KYC thing is just, when you start stepping on toes like that, it becomes a slippery slope, and then next thing you know, you got a KYC to do anything in crypto. So yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna say I'm surprised, I'm not shocked.
But are you responsible enough to pay your crypto taxes?
Yeah, of course. I feel like we all should be,
But I also think that maybe like what we're seeing a lot of these public servants say, like Warren and Sanders and all that type of stuff, I feel like we are seeing them push this narrative that a lot of bad illicit things happen with crypto. And I think that they've actually done some blockchain analytics on it. And I think like illicit activity on blockchain with crypto is like under like 1%, as opposed to the traditional legacy markets, banks, TradFi. So
honestly, it's not the first time I've heard illicit things with crypto. Early in the early days of Bitcoin, back to Silk Road, that was one of the biggest arguments they had. Oh, drug trafficking is happening with crypto. All these illicit crimes happen with crypto, and so.
But what I will say is that you can actually track it with crypto. With fiat,
True.
You can't. You can't.
You know how many illicit things happen with cash money?
I know, I just gave you $5 to do something very scamless earlier. I'm just kidding, guys. Anyways, we just wanted to give our take on the potential KYC coming to crypto. I definitely think that Uniswap will be doing KYC. I feel like MetaMask is already on its way to do it. But other than that, make sure to follow him on his social medias. We're going to go ahead and put those in the description. And like, comment, subscribe, set alerts. Okay, bye.